Here's the barn. There are 3 stalls and 3 paddocks. 1 paddock in the back for each of the horses, and a storage area on the left next to that stall. 2 stalls and then a workshop that's air conditioned on the right front. That little covered area there where there's hot and cold water coming out. There's a vent out of that area too. This is the lemon tree, the little golf course tee, which you hit to a little putt-putt over there, a little green. Beautiful oak trees flank around here, and all the back is screened interior to the fence all the way on the exterior. But the horses can come through here and go all the way to the front paddock. The house is protected with a fence without the exterior screening because you don't really need it. But the exterior screening you can see here in between here to keep the dogs that might be coming in and from the house in. They might be able to squeeze through one of these openings here, but if you're going to carry the horses away in a trailer, then you've got the big gate there for that. There's also privacy screening along this side here for the neighbors who have dogs to keep their visibility of what's going on back here less, so they don't get too excited and bark too much. But we'll start by taking a look at this back paddock behind the workshop. These have not been maintained or anything, but you can see, well, there's a little air conditioner for the workshop. We'll go in there in a minute. And you see the back door leading out to the back paddock here, which is a rectangular paddock, pretty good size. Then there's another paddock behind that. Okay. And the screening right here inside the slats is to keep the dogs from going into the paddock as well. A little vent there, window to add some light into the workshop. You've got hot and cold water. You've got electrical power. Let's see if I can find the key here. While I'm searching for the keys, there are some lights. Easy sliding doors. You can see this stall, open air on top. That's the outside paddock door we just saw. They've got some storage in here with a blower, kind of like a vacuum, probably for the dust and everything, and the shavings on the woodworking shop next door, which I found the key, so let's see if I can get that open. Here's a view of the back of the house again. Nice and peaceful. Pardon the bounciness as I try to get this key in and get this lock open. All right, come in there. I'm not a professional videographer, as if you didn't know. So you got a ceiling fan and light, clock, TV, power, breaker box, soft close drawers, more power on this side. Pretty nice setup there. There's the light switch and the fan, which could be adjusted. And a little natural light coming out the front there. Okay, let me just, from the front door, just to give you a quick overview of this again. Vaulted ceiling. Well done. It is a component system, so somehow they claim that, you know, it could be broken down and even rearranged somehow. So we can get more details on that if that is of interest to you. We saw this stall and saw the light switches out here. So that's kind of nice having the light on there. There's lights for each stall. Very easy operation. This stall is the darkest. Let's see, you have the light and it's open. So this was probably used the most. Yep, you can see the flooring looks like it was pretty well used. There's a back door for the paddock right there. You can see the little mechanism, and we'll see it from the outside in just a minute. Power up high in the paddocks, in the stalls. And then view of the house from back here. Power outside. That's the paddock for the left stall. And this is the back right stall. No gate here, but the paddock is an L shape. And there's the door to bring the horse out. Very well designed. And this fence keeps the dogs from going outside of the fencing area. And you can see the paddock in the back over here. And then you see the neighbor's house way in the back there. Nice separation. So there's a storage area. This first one is a storage area. It wasn't designed to be a stall. So let's see if I can get this one open. Sorry for the quick turn. Okay. Same size as a workshop, but just a step up. Plain storage there. There's light in here. You can see it there. They got a lot of storage in there. So let's just, and there's power here by the switch. And that looks like it's designed to hold bikes. So whether or not that stays or not, I don't know. These are all lined up nice. They have decent master locks on there. There are switches for the lights here for this paddock and stall. So they also use this for storage. Vaulted ceiling, looks like a little birdhouse. They got the harder floor, and there's an outdoor door going to the back paddock. There's a little water trough. And it's open air, but under roof, which is nice, and you've got your lights. Okay. Show you the paddock for this. Better look at the putting green and chipping green. And here's the back of the paddock with a gate to get them out into the front yard. So hopefully that'll give you a pretty good idea. You can see in the back corner over here, the fencing goes around. Look at those massive oak trees. Nothing like it. Wow, it's like multiple oaks sharing a root ball. That's classic. And underneath the fence over there, there's like a area that's like a trench, and that's where the deer come in and out. They kind of hang out back here. So they probably heard me coming and ran away if they were here. And this is an artificial putting green, so that's easy to maintain, but kind of fun. And then you've got this beautiful 3 oaks sharing that one root ball, maybe 4 oaks. Wow. So you can see, I don't know if you can see way in up there, there's the main gate to the front paddock. Okay, so you can bring your horses. You could have one in the front, you could have one here in the back, both having big areas to romp, and then you could have the other ones in the stalls or in their own little smaller paddock. Or if 2 of them get along well, they could both be in front or the back paddock together. Okay. So there we go. One more final spin. You can stop and freeze this at any time and even zoom in a little if you want to see more. Roof's new, so that's nice. And we'll check on the appliances.